Hello guys, today I am going to discuss about the difference between HTTP GET versus the POST method, as well as I am going to discuss about HTTPS GET versus HTTP POST. This is very important interview questions. Don't miss this, guys. So HTTP GET versus the POST. GET is the HTTP default method. So whereas POST, we need to specify the method as a POST to send the request with this POST method. So GET sends the data as part of the URL, whereas POST sends the data as a HTTP content, that is as part of the body. So URLs, the parameters will be part of the body in coming to this POST method. Okay. So cache. So GET request can be cached. So POST requests are never cached. So when the client sends the request for the first time, it will get the data from the server, and the subsequent request will get the data from the cache instead of the server. So this will reduce the round trips between the client and the server. So that is the main advantage of the cache. Bookmark. GET request can be bookmarked because the GET request will expose the data over the URL. So POST requests are not bookmarked because POST requests do not remain in the browser history. So when to use? GET request should never be used when dealing with the sensitive data. Okay, POST method used sending the passwords or other sensitive informations. We have to use POST method. So length restrictions. GET request have length restrictions and can send generally 255 characters. And safest to use is less than 2k of parameters. Some servers handles up to like 64k of parameters. Coming to the POST requests have no restrictions on the data length and can send parameters including upload files to the server. So GET requests are only used to request the data, not modifying the data. So only it will retrieve the data and request the data, so it won't modify the data. So coming to the POST, when you want to send some data on the server, then use the POST methods. Idempotent. What is idempotent? So no matter like how many times you can call the same operations, the result will be the same. So that is called as an idempotent. And here the GET is an idempotent and safe method, whereas a POST is a non-idempotent and unsafe method. Because coming to the POST, so it will sense the different objects. So coming to the GET we will use to request the data and retrieve the data. So no matter like how many times you can this GET method, so this will return the same data, right? So we are not modifying the data. Coming to the POST, so it is a non-idempotent because for the first time if you are sending the object 1, for the second time if you are using the object 2, then it will automatically return the object 2 for the second time. So that is idempotent and non-idempotent. Okay. And list of idempotent REST methods are like options, get, head, put, delete and patch. And list of non-idempotent methods are like post and patch. So the data format will be URL encoded, whereas like POST is URL encoded, and it will use like ASCII data as well as the binary data as part of the POST. So which one is secure? GET is less secure compared to the POST because data is sent as part of the URL, so it's saved in the browser history and the server logs. So that is the reason it is less secure compared to the POST method. POST is a little safer than the GET because the parameters are not stored in the browser history and not exposed over the URL. So it will store the data in the body and it will not stored in the browser history. So POST is safer little bit compared to this GET. So supporting data types, like GET method supports only string data types, whereas like POST method supports different data types like such as string, numeric and binary data types. So the last one is HTTPS GET versus the HTTP POST methods. So if you are using like HTTPS GET versus HTTP POST method, so the HTTPS will encrypt the data. Okay, so the actual page requested like as well as the string parameters are encrypted while they are on the way to the destination server. So if attacker attacks this and get this URL, so then he will know only the domain name, so that is like facebook.com, and the length of the request and the length of the response. He don't know the data. Okay, so here the difference between HTTPS GET versus the HTTP POST is, so the data will be exposed over the URL coming to the get. So that is encrypted data. So coming to the post, we will have the variables in the body. Okay, that is the difference. But can we replace HTTPS GET instead of HTTP POST while dealing with the sensitive data? No, because web servers tend to log the entire URL in the plain text in their access log. So sending the sensitive information over the GET is not a good idea. So this applies irrespective of the whether the HTTP or HTTP is used. Okay, so it's not recommended to use the HTTP or like HTTPS while like dealing with the sensitive data. So you can use HTTP post while dealing with the sensitive data. Okay, so that's all guys. So if you like my video, so please do like and subscribe my channel. Okay, thanks for watching again.